Okay, so let's get into these characters real quick. All right, boom. So these global Dokkan 2025 stones right here. Oh, we got a Kaioken Goku in the chat. What's goody? Hey, we were just talking about Kaioken Goku, so it's kind of funny you popped up. All right, so for Global Dragonstone 2025, these are the characters I'm going to recommend. And this is not for collection purposes. If you actually want to have a chance at winning in this meta right now, I'll show you the units you need to pick up. So let's get into it, baby. Kaioken Goku, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, so we'll start with this Gogeta right here. And I'll go through every character too, just so everybody has like a pretty good sense of what I'm trying to get at. So when it comes to the 5th anniversary fusions, in their base form, they're good in slot 3, right? In their base form, they're good in slot 3 because you float them off and they're ready to go blue on their next turn. Now once they get into blue, they have guaranteed dodge for 1 turn in a fight where you can actually dodge. In dodge canceling fights, like, do not bring these guys at all. You're gonna get eviscerated. Do not bring them into dodge canceling fights. All right. Now the blues, they can go crazy. They will go crazy. I'll show you what mine's built at. So my blue Gogeta, hold on, let's make this a little easier. All right, boom. So my blue Gogeta right here, he's 25 additional and 11 crit. Ayo Gaming, what's goody? So the reason why I have him built like this is because you want him to do as many additionals as possible. Because this guy, he hits hard. Don't get it twisted. In his blue form, he hits dummy hard. And in some fights, depending on how many supers these guys can do, that'll make or break the run. Because sometimes if you don't get enough supers, the boss might actually end up killing you that turn. And then if you do get enough supers, then you might have saved yourself the L. So that's why I have him at 25 additional and 11 crit. He already has dodge in his kit in slot 3, and then he gets guaranteed dodge in, on his first appearance as blue. See, guaranteed dodge in the for his first turn, and then he has a great chance of evading in the 3rd slot, which is why I basically you either run this guy, you got to run this guy slot 3. When he turns into blue Gogeta for the first time, you run him slot 1. Really? And then he'll dodge all those and then put him back in slot 3. That's all I got to say. But in their prime, they're good. Right? Like, you got to understand, like, in their prime EZAs, they're probably one of the best EZAs in the game. But now we're in a point where the bosses are hitting way too hard, even on their normals. Like, turn 1 normals will get these guys. Yeah, I mean, you already know what would happen. Like, those bosses on those normals about to get active. So yeah, and then we're gonna get into Vegito Blue. He actually has a buff, so this character's actually been buffed right now. So he's usable. He's usable in these harder fights, only for this celebration though. Now for him, it's pretty much the same thing as Gogeta. You run him in slot 3. When he comes out as blue for his first turn, you run him in slot 1 for the guaranteed dodge, then put him back in slot 3. Now, I'd say if you want these two for collection purposes, that's fine, but they're not a priority. Their time in the sun right now is over. Even with Vegito's buff, I still wouldn't justify picking him up with stones. I still couldn't justify that. Just because his buff only lasts until the end of the celebration. Oh no, I almost got him. So let me see my build for this guy. Tech. So yeah, this guy, he's already doing crazy additionals. So that's why I didn't go crazy on his additional nodes. Now, what you want to build this guy as is crit. He needs to crit because he's doing so many super attacks off rip that the more times you could crit, the better chance you have of completely destroying the boss. And I gave him a little bit 6 dodge just because. I mean, I might have to take that off, but in some situations out of slot 3, you might get lucky. You might. But yeah, when it comes to these two, I definitely wouldn't pick them up with your stones. I'm gonna be honest. Now, when it comes to these two right here, they're actually good. Like, say you need like a Otherworld Warriors or a Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 team. These two right here are actually pretty competent characters. You know, maybe once they go into their transform states, they're way better, right? But in their base forms, they're a little squishy in these harder fights. Especially this guy. And when he's not Majin Vegeta, this guy's too squishy. Like, this Vegeta got clapped up by Tassif Mitz Ribrianne in the, I think it was like in the Goku story Red Zone and the Vegeta story Red Zone in the Universal Survival Saga fight. Tassif Mitz Ribrianne literally eviscerated this guy. So I'd be careful on that for sure. Now, I mean, I'll probably say if you need some additions to the team to kind of complete them, they're not a bad option. The Goku and Vegeta, they're not bad options. But for what the celebration is right now, they're not the best option. You know what I mean? Now, this Android 13, this guy's a complete loser, bro. Like, so his EZA was actually pretty decent when he first EZA'd, because his stats were pretty much like as is. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't get like any real like big buffs, but he was doing consistent turns. Okay, so the best way I can put it, this Android 13, he was consistent in being consistent. You know what I mean? Just run him on a full Androids team and he was consistently consistent. But not better than that. Now, would I pick him up? Absolutely not. This Cooler right here, he was definitely one of the heavy hitters for the 2023 Worldwide Download Celebration EZAs. He's fallen off like way too hard. I mean, his stacking, let's see, let me see his kit. Oh no, it's not the EZA one. Like, he could get to some pretty like good numbers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he could stack too, but this guy, he's too squishy. His time in the sun is over. Yeah, I wouldn't pick this guy up either. Now, this Future Gohan. Okay, here's the thing about this guy. So since we're running a Future team, right? Hear me out. Future Celebration right now, his stocks potentially could go up because once he gets hit, once you get him under a certain HP threshold, he has like, I think 80% damage reduction, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go to his EZA. Yeah, I think you get him below a certain point. Oh, so he has 58% damage reduction. Yeah, so when HP is 70% or less, 58% damage reduction, which is actually really fire. And that's in his base form. And yeah, pretty much in his Super Saiyan form, he has the base damage reduction rate of 58%, which can actually really make or break your run. Because this guy, I still bring him on some teams. So, I mean, since it's Future Saga, you could technically pick him up to kind of like mold a team together. But he's not really a priority. Now, these two, I'm not going to talk about them too much because they got their EZAs, I want to say like almost 3 years ago. They're not good. In this meta, they're not good. In the new fights, they're going to get absolutely brutalized. I wouldn't even bother picking these two up until they get super EZAs. Don't even bother. Now, Piccolo, don't bother. He sucks. When the Namekians team gets a revival, we'll talk. But as of now, that Piccolo's butt cheeks. Now, the Go Bros, their EZA was actually pretty fire. I like them. Their EZA was pretty fire. What I will say though is that they're not too consistent in the sense of basically their super attacks. They're not really that consistent, but once you fire off all those super attacks, like they can hit some pretty big numbers. You know what I mean? Like, look, high chance to super, like that's not good. What's my login days? Ooh, my login days got reset. They used to be at like, I used to have almost 1,200 consecutive login days until I missed one, and I'm kind of sad. I've been logging in consistently since day one, and I messed that up. Hey, yo, Newt, thanks for the follow. Yo, Demolish, what's up, bro? When will you finish Pizza Tower live? I'm gonna try to finish Pizza Tower tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, I guess. But yeah, I didn't forget about Pizza Tower. I definitely will finish that for sure. All right, now this Namek Goku, I will say fire card, but he's not good anymore. A lot of these 2023 characters now had their time in the sun and it's over. Maybe when we see another Planet Namek Saga celebration, we could see a super EZA, maybe, but highly unlikely just because their EZA is still somewhat fresh, like 2 years ago. So who knows? Who knows? Okay, more Future Saga stocks going up. This Trunks, he's still squishy. I mean, he stacks his attack and defense, so he's good for Festival of Battles. I will say that for sure. But in like these new Red Zone fights, this guy gets absolutely cooked, bro. Like Sword of Hope Trunks, yeah, right, bro. Not especially not in the new Red Zones. You can forget about it. Same thing with this Zamasu. He stacks attack. I think he stacks attack and defense, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, in one of these forms you can stack, but like Trunks, he's too squishy. He's definitely a Festival of Battles character for sure. Definitely Festival of Battles. Now this guy sucks. We could see him get a super EZA during the next Universe 6 celebration. This Vegeta, he sucks too. I wouldn't even bother picking him up. He's good in Battlefield. This guy right here where you can stun, he's good in Battlefield for sure. But that's all he's really good in is Battlefield. Okay, so here's some more popular characters. The 4th anniversary Super Saiyan 4s. Now with these guys, bro, if anybody has been here since the 7th anniversary, you remember how these guys hard carried that movie bosses Broly fight. These guys hard carried that fight, bro. I remember. Like when Dokkan killed 90% of your box and EZA'd these cats right here. Dude, they were literally holding it down. They were holding it down for the Broly fight. Ayo, cool 1906. What's good, bro? This Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta right here, they were holding it down, bro. Now, of course, they're not good anymore. They get one shot in pretty much all the newest hard events, but I'm not going to sit here and say that they were ever bad because in the 7th anniversary, these two were like the pinnacle of EZA power right here. So, I mean, like I said, if you're just doing it for collection purposes, then, you know, feel free. But if you're really trying to win some of these new events, don't pick them up, please. Do me a favor and do yourself a favor and don't waste your stones on these guys. But they were good in their primes and on their EZAs. These two, they're bad. Especially this guy. This guy's bad. He's only good for Battlefield or Super SBR, ESBR. And he can be decent. He does get touched pretty easily if you don't have a dodge build on him. But for the most part, like in events where you could get away with him dodging and floating him off, he can be I can't talk. He can be utilized pretty efficiently. Thoughts on Beast Gohan not tanking anymore? I know there's a lot of people that for some reason want to see Beast Gohan fail. Why that is, I have no idea. But I mean, it's power creep. It happens. You know, they got to get rid of Beast Gohan somehow. But I don't know what it is. Like, people wanted a unit like Beast Gohan to be as powerful as he is. And then once he's powerful for too long, people want to see him fall off so hard. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. It's like glazing him at first, and then they want to see him fall so bad, dude. It's like, it's so weird. So yeah, these two, don't bother. Oh, definitely do not bother with this fraud right here, bro. This guy, during the 2023 Worldwide Download Celebration, this is the biggest stinker, the biggest EZA stinker of that whole celebration. Like, look, okay, I'll even show you. So this is his kit before he got EZA'd, right? Look at this kit. Right? It's only 3 lines. Right? You guys see this? Now let's look at his EZA kit. Oh, man. That is bad. That is bad, bro. Look, they barely gave him anything. Literally just threw a little bit of numbers on him and called it a day. Don't even bother. We have a better Goku Black. Don't bother with this fraud right here. Don't bother with this guy. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. Like, fire artwork, everything, but just to make him irrelevant in the same celebration. So bad, bro. Like, he fell off in the same... He fell off the same week he EZA'd. No, the same day he EZA'd, he fell off. That's actually crazy, bro. Like, they managed to kill a character the first day that he EZA'd. That is actually insane. He can't tank. He has high chance to perform additional supers. And he needs to build. Come on, bro. I mean, when he gets a super EZA, he could be relevant again, but nah, he's this guy. I don't know. I have nothing to say to this character. Don't pull him. If you pull this guy, I'm gonna go ahead and personally delete your account because that's foolish. Okay, the Metacooler right here. He was good when Wicked Bloodline was actually a really solid team. He's not good anymore, but he could definitely like glue that team together for sure. Don't pick him up. This Boo, he sucks. I will say though, this Buhan right here, this guy was killing it, bro. On his EZA, dude, look at that. A one-liner. He was a one-liner before an EZA. Could you imagine Dokkan dropping a character like this nowadays? That's blasphemy, dude. Nobody would summon on this character. Like, whatever character, if they were bold enough to drop a character with a one-liner like this in big 2025, he'd be the laughing stock of Dokkan forever. Okay, so when it comes to these two, during a Planet Namek Saga celebration, they can definitely super EZA. I have a lot of high stocks in both of these guys right here, this Goku and Frieza. I mean, I like the fact that they're transforming characters, and when we get a Planet Namek Saga celebration, they're gonna super EZA. So I wouldn't pick them up now, but keep these two in mind. Keep these two in mind. 17, no, he fell off pretty hard. This Goku, after Tanabata, he fell off pretty hard as well. Future Gohan, he was actually on for a really long time. Like Future Gohan, I can't hate this guy because look at that. Look, I mean, he gets some pretty decent damage reduction. He stacks defense. His EZA did him justice. I will say that. Next to a Future Trunks too. Like I like this character. When he gets a super EZA, he's gonna be fire. Jiren, this guy sucks monkey balls, dude. Like, don't even bother. This guy sucks. This Vegeta, he sucks too. We thought he was gonna get a super EZA, but he sucks. Yeah, the Future Gohan, when he super EZAs, he's gonna be a great tank. For a fact. Hey Kat, thanks for liking the live stream. Anthony, thanks for liking the live stream. Oh, Kat, thanks for sharing the live stream. Appreciate that. Yeah, this Vegeta, no, he's a loser. Turles, big loser. Right here. This guy was never... Well, if we actually got a good Turles Dokkan Fest, he could have been better. But this guy's a loser. Now, UI Goku. Definitely could super EZA during a big Tournament of Power celebration. It's on the horizon. His super EZA is literally... could come any day now. So, I wouldn't pick him up, but just be on the lookout. Now, when it comes to these two right here, these two are probably one of the more rare LRs to probably get right now because they don't appear on really any banners anymore. I mean, they're not good. After they got their Super EZA, they weren't as good. Hey, yo, CJ, if you want the face reveal, bro, you got to go to Twitch or YouTube. If you want the face reveal, go to Twitch or YouTube. So yeah, these guys, I would definitely wouldn't pick them up unless like you just want them for collection purposes. I would have thought these two would have got a Super EZA during the part 1. It made sense though. If these two, dude, I'm telling you, if this guy were to get a Super EZA, he'd be a good addition to that team. Same thing with this guy. I mean, maybe I still hope they might get a secret Super EZA, but who knows? It's not out of the realm of possibility, but who knows, right? Hey, Malachi, thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, during the next Future Saga celebration, these guys are gonna go brazy. I just know it. Okay, Bardock. No, this guy's a loser. This Super Vegito is a loser. This Frieza, he was and always will be the biggest loser. Don't even bother. Ultimate Gohan, he could be better with the Super EZA. Hey, yo, Jay, what's goody, bro? Welcome back. J6 Delta Force? What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, this guy with the Super EZA, he'll be a banger. This guy right here, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he was another good EZA for the 7th anniversary Broly fight. He fell off pretty hard afterwards though, but for the time, he was a really, really good character. Hey, yo, Med Blair, thanks for the follow, bro. Now, okay, part 2. Hear me out. Part 2, right? GT. Possible Super EZAs, right? Possible. Super EZA Omega Shenron. Super EZA Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Highly unlikely, but it could happen. Ayo Ty, thanks for sharing the live stream. J6, thanks for liking the live stream. Oh, this guy. Don't even bother. We don't even know when he's going to get a Super EZA. Don't even bother with this character. Don't bother. Physical Gotenks. Like I said, I don't know. I wouldn't bother with this guy either. So now we're getting into Super EZA territory, right? This Gogeta could get a Super EZA any day now. STR Janemba. I mean, if he's anything like any of the other Janembas, he'll definitely be another dodge character for sure. This Boo, he's gonna get a Super EZA. Oh, I'm telling you, the celebration we get in LR Kid Boo, this guy's gonna Super EZA, I promise. Once we get LR Kid Boo, just know that this guy's Super EZA is coming for sure. Super 17. So what's interesting about this guy, and I got to put some respect on him, right? He survived the 7th anniversary meta shift. He survived. One of the few characters that still stood a chance in the red zone, even after his EZA. This guy, you can tell his Super EZA is about to be bonkers. Like, he's about to go off the wall. So maybe since we're getting GT in like a week and a half, he could see a Super EZA. I hope he does, because he'd be a great addition to any GT bosses team. But I mean, as of now, he can still hold his own a little bit, but he gets worked hard. Like, a lot of these newer fights will put the work on this cat. Hey, yo, Jay Got Motion, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. All right, now Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. No. Cooler, no. All right, now we're at the big dogs right now. These two right here, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Bro, they're Super EZA. It's coming, bro. It's coming. Just already anticipate it coming. These two are the only ones I'd really be like, yo, you guys got to pick at least one copy. If you don't have a copy of either of these two right here, these two future goats, get one copy of each. Because I'm telling you, they're going to Super EZA. It's time, bro. If they don't Super Easy A now, I don't know when they're ever gonna Super Easy A. A GT celebration, their Super Easy A is here, bro. I'm calling it. Literally like 3 to 4 weeks, they're gonna get it. They're Super Easy A. I'm telling you. So yeah, pick up these two for sure. In anticipation that they're gonna Super Easy A. Hey yo, NATO, what's good, bro? How you doing? Now, I would have thought these guys would have Super Easy A too. The Vegeta, the Trunks, and then the Zamasu. If these guys would have Super Easy A, they would have made the teams even better. Especially this guy for the Super Bosses, they would have made that team so much better. I don't know why they didn't Super Easy A them though. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Look at that. That's literally a one-liner. Bro, they could have did so much with this character. Dude, they Easy A'd in 2020. Look at that. Realm of Gods category extreme class allies, another defense by 50%. You know how good of a buff that would have been? Dude, I'm telling you. Oh, man, I don't know why they didn't Super Easy A these cats. Hey, but who knows? Who knows? Once we get the details for Fusion Zamasu and Trunks, they might throw these guys in there. Who knows? They better, though. If they don't, I'm going to be so tight. So yeah, I mean, I'd wait to hear about these guys. If we don't get any details about them next week, then they're done. This guy, I thought he was gonna Super Easy A during Cell Celebration. He didn't, which I'm kind of sad about, but oh well. We'll have to wait for a better time. Now these guys, I mean, their Super Easy A's are already out, so you should already know what they're doing at this point. If you don't have these guys, definitely get them for sure. These two are killing it on the new teams. I mean, you see their stats. You see how well they're doing. Like, I don't need to really say much about these guys. This guy's a loser right here. He's done. He already got his Super Easy A. He's out of here, bro. He's never going to be good again unless they give him a buff, but I doubt it. So another potential Super Easy A for the GT celebration. Another potential. In Super Saiyan 4, don't worry, Tristan. I see you, boy. I see you. In Super Saiyan 4, yes, we'll talk about him. So yeah, he could definitely get a Super Easy A. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna lie. His sticker art could go pretty fire. His sticker art is gonna go fire. I already know it. Now this guy, next time we get a Resurrection of Frieza celebration, he's gonna Super Easy A. So Buhan, I'd pick him up for sure. If there's one character on here that's been out for months, I'd still pick this guy up. He could do some nasty damage. Think about it. Remember during the Goku and Frieza Blue Zone fight? What was that called? I can't even think of the name, but the Goku and Frieza Blue Zone. Dude, this guy can, if he doesn't if he doesn't clear them on one turn, he'll nearly do it. I've seen this guy literally almost one turn that character. Or that boss. Like Buhan, he has that dog in him, bro. He still does. He has that dog in him, bro. So I'd definitely get a copy of this guy. Toon Rami said he was the cheat code to the 10th anniversary. Oh, most def. This Buhan right here, bro. He will go down as one of the greatest Super Easy A's of all time. He's already solidified his spot as one of the greatest Super Easy A's. So I'd pick him up for sure. This blue Kaioken, I mean, he's decent. I just don't like sacrificing HP. The less damage I have to take, the better. You know what I mean? If I don't have to take damage, I'll do it. But yeah, I wouldn't pick that guy up. Gotenks, he's a little bit out of his prime. He's like a year-old Super Easy A. But he could get the job done depending on what kind of event you're running him in. You said I picked AGL Rose as one of yours. Hey, Anderson, that was a W pickup, bro. W pickup. All right. Now we're getting to some losers down here. AGL Super Vegito. Everybody was high on this guy during 10th anniversary, and then once we got the physical VB Super Easy A, everybody started to realize how much of a loser he was. This Super Vegito is not as good as people thought he was. I think it was just the honeymoon phase where everybody was thinking like, oh, dude, AGL Super Vegito is going to Easy A, is going to be the best of all time. No. When Physical VB came out and we seen all what he was doing, he's blowing this Super Vegito out of the water, bro. So we wouldn't pick him up. He doesn't have a super easy A yet, so I wouldn't pick him up. Beerus was pretty fire. I liked him. He could tank pretty well. He might be a good option depending on what your box is looking like. But I'd hold off on that. This Vegeta right here, he's decent. He's decent. Not as good as people thought he was gonna be, but he's decent. Gohan, another decent super easy A. He supports, which I'm all fine with, but he's pretty decent. Okay, and then now, okay, Frieza, decent. Gogeta, he still holds up. I'd pick him up. He still holds very well. Janemba, he, depending on what team you're running him on, he can be good. Uncontrollable Power, he was running it on that team. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, no, he's done for. He's done. Boo, he's done for. This Cell, this guy is actually really good. Surprisingly, he's one of the better super easy A's. Against super class enemies, he could tank slot 1 with enough orbs. He's good. Broly, he's done for. Oh, the big bad LR Rose. He got a buff right now, so he's actually killing it. I still wouldn't justify getting him with coins because the buff is temporary. But if you have him, you already know what kind of damage he's doing. Best unit for newer players. Hold on, Ray. I got you right now. Okay, I'm gonna breeze through these a little bit. Broly, Chilai, Limo. No, they suck. He sucks. He sucks. The majority of these Yellow Coin LRs are butt cheeks, bro. They're good when they dodge. This guy, dude, he was dropping megaton hammers, bro, during Worldwide Download Celebration 2024. Dude, this guy, he can hit some insane attack stats, bro. He's still a glass cannon in some of these harder fights. If you're having trouble clearing any older events, he is one of the only viable Yellow Coin LRs. But if you're banking on him to get you through this harder content, you're gonna be sadly mistaken. So yeah, he's definitely a decent option. Okay, Frieza, no, he's done for. It sucks what they did to these guys, to these girls. They robbed them of a great second chance. They got robbed. They still could have been good till this day, but they got robbed. So no. No. These guys could have got a super easy A if I'm being honest. What's the best option? Okay, a lot of these Yellow Coin LRs are butt cheeks. Oh, these guys could have got a super easy A. Bro, if these guys would have got super easy A, that would have been hype. They would have been perfect for the new Super Bosses team. Perfect. They would have been perfect. Gohan, he's still a decent pickup. Gohan's still good. I thought the new LR Kale was good. No, okay, so if you're talking about the new one, yes, but these guys right here, these guys are old. This Kale and Caulifla, they're the older version. These guys suck right here, so I wouldn't bother. Now, so if I had to say the only best characters I'd really recommend you pick up out of this whole selection right now, pick up these two right here: Physical VB, AGL Goku Black, and then I'd pick up the Super Saiyan 4s. Those are the only 4 characters I could recommend right now. Until we get more news, I can only recommend STR, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Physical VB, and AGL Rose. Those are the only characters I will confidently recommend right now.